Hey everyone, so I've been enjoying makeup for a while, but I've only had glasses for the past like 6 months. And something that's been really frustrating me is that when you take your glasses off, you get these red spots, bare spots, where your makeup's been removed. So I scoured the internet, went to Rite Aid, and picked up this matte top coat by Sally Hansen. What you're supposed to do with this matte top coat, any matte top coat, I just didn't have one, so I bought one that was relatively inexpensive, is you are going to coat the areas of your glasses rim, and try not to get the lenses because this is my second attempt at the video. The first one, I got nail polish all over the lenses, said a few cuss words, had to stop filming and clean up. So what we're going to do is just apply a thin, good layer, one layer of this nice matte top coat everywhere that your glasses touch your face. It's kind of a lot of spots. So now I'm putting them to the side so that we can let that dry while I teach you how to bake your nose. Because that's the other step. The other step is that you need to bake your nose so that it's really set. Really set so the powder doesn't come off. So I'm going to kind of remove some of what I've done. Just a little bit, because honestly, I put way too much powder on this morning, just trying to get my glasses to not, remove the powder. So here we go. We're going to remove everything from our nose area. Okay. With a little micellar water. This is from Sephora. It was a sample. Most everything I use is samples. It's rare for me to buy a full size anything, unless I just really like it. So okay, now you can see that we have rubbed everything off of our nose. It's a very red nose now, right? So what you need to do is have a little foundation. Any liquid foundation will do. This is just a cute little one. It is Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation in, well, I don't see what color it is, but it's probably the lightest one. So anyway, you want to shake it up because I didn't do that. You can hear the little shaker in there. It's important. And if you don't, you just get weird oily stuff coming out. Don't do what I just did. So make sure you mix it well, because then it comes out really nicely. You're going to want to put a good amount of foundation on your nose, and really, I start with my finger, and I'm putting a good amount on here because I really don't want the stuff to come off. So then you take any kind of sponge. I like this one from Sephora that covers your finger. And you just really just pat it in there. Really pat it in. So that's just foundation until I still kind of have a red nose. So now we're going to take a concealer. This is Neutrogena Healthy Skin. It's really for under eyes, but that means it stays a little bit better, and it has sunscreen in it, and it's important to get a little sunscreen on your nose. So here we go. And again, well, you really want to like sweep that out. Sweep it out a little bit before you blend it in. So blending this in, right? And now comes the hard part. The hard part, this is another thing I got as a sample. It's Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. I take a brush, any brush. This is actually a highlighting brush, whatever. And then you have to really just like go crazy. You have to put way too much powder all over your nose. It's going to look like you've been partying in the bathroom at the club. okay, and that you're just really messy about doing that, because you really want the powder absolutely everywhere. And what baking is, baking your foundation, means you gotta leave the powder on like for a while. So leave the powder on for a while I show you. Well, why don't I show you this brush I got recently? It's pretty cool. It is from It Cosmetics, or is that IT Cosmetics? I think it's It, right? So this is Heavenly Skin 2-in-1 Tap and Smooth. This is what I'm using to put on all of my eye makeup, because what I do under my eyes, and like at this point I put my makeup on a couple hours ago, I feel like you can hardly tell I did my under eyes, but at least it's something, because really they're pretty awful without. They're very deep, very, very deep. So I take a Bobbi Brown concealer, well, color corrector, and I apply it with this end of the brush, and then I smooth with this Aventurine green. Oh, it's so soothing. It's cold. It just wakes your eyes up. It is so refreshing. I love it. And so I then put on, after the Bobbi Brown, I put on that Neutrogena you just saw me use on my nose. And after that, I put on One by Lancome. It is waterproof. And then after that, I do a setting powder. But all of the creams and concealers, color corrector, I first apply with this side and then roll in with this side. And I really feel it's the best application method I've ever found. And I haven't had this brush very long, so I did want to talk about it a little bit. Now, I think that the glasses should be drying a little bit. Let me go check and see how tacky they are. It's been like 7 minutes, right? Oh, they're totally dried. So, obviously my nose isn't ready yet, because, again, the bathroom club thing. So we're gonna take this and just get all the excess off. All the excess off. And you guys can tell me if I didn't bake long enough. I know it says like a few minutes, and I wasn't really paying attention to the clock. So I'm trying to get these areas on my cheeks too, where the glasses hit. Make sure it's all baked. Now my nose looks like a nose. It doesn't look like it's gonna have problems. My glasses, the nail polish is set. So we'll see how this works today. Thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping to do some ASMR makeup videos if there is, you know, a calling for it. I know people like my voice, but I also know I'm really an amateur with makeup. I just love makeup. So, you know, let me know if you're interested in these videos, and I'll try to make a few more for you, because I love you and I care about you, and I always will. Don't forget it.